just south out on here now. Here in Bradford Park, Galway. We're online. We're live. We'll do a walk around there with you to show you what's going on. We're getting ready here. Sheena Dina over there. Not a Sheena Dina. That's here today.
Yeah, we'll do. You can spell the word out, guys. Alright, thank you, lads. Thanks for listening to you all for that, right? Yeah. No, it's great, it's great. I love talking to you because it's your future that we're trying to look at. It's up to you to get the word out there. Oh, listen, appreciate it, alright, thank you.
Well done, John.
How are you getting on, folks? I'd like to thank you all for coming. We're going to have one or two speeches here just to give everyone a bit of time so they can make their way here through the heavy race traffic. And I'm going to hand you over here to Laura McCullough, who's going to introduce the two speakers for us.
Hi guys, just here to give you all a warm welcome. Thank you so much for coming to Galway, for showing up, for speaking out like we all need to do in this country. But the fear is there for everyone, but we're here now and we know we're on the right path. So if people could just stand up, speak out and join all the dots, understand everything. So yeah, basically we're going to be leaving here in maybe 5 or 10 minutes. We're just going to have a couple of speeches. We're going to head up the town and hopefully we just have a great day. Awareness, like I was just coming down the town and there's a couple of people asking myself and my friend where we're going, and we're here because we're against what the government are doing to our people. We're here because we're against what the government are doing to our people. We're not afraid and we need to listen, we need to speak up, and that's sorry now guys, that's kind of it. Really appreciate you here in Galway coming to us, and I'm just going to hand it over to Alex and John and then Tracy. So I'm sure you all know who they are, but we're here, we're supporting, and thank you all so much for making the trip to Galway. I really appreciate it here. Thank you so much, Alex.
Yeah, it's great to be here in Galway. I don't mind travelling to these things up and down the country, but it sickens me when I get to them and I just see all the same faces that supporting counties, towns, villages and cities all over the country. And it's the same people travelling. Where are the locals? You know, it's them that's under attack. We have people across the hedge there and they're like turkeys praying for an early Christmas. And that's all you can say. I'll go with some stats and figures. At the minute, we're at 4-1 regarding immigrants crossing the border and single houses getting completed. So where does that put the Irish on any housing list? The housing agencies are all run by NGOs, left-leaning. They're going to plant at least 60% of migrants into estates that should have went to Irish people. And we've a half a million hidden homeless. That's people in their 30s and even up to 40 years of age, still in mammy's, in their childhood bedroom. They can't get out. They can't start a family. And then they're bringing in from India, Bangladesh, Pakistan and the Middle East, but especially the three aforementioned countries, they're bringing them in with massive families. There's Africans coming in with 3 and 4 and 5 kids and they're pregnant. You know, and you see the amount of people coming into the country that's not fit to work, not fit to give back to this society, and they're never going to integrate either. Islam should never be allowed in a Christian country. For 1400 years it has never worked. Islam is about conquering, not about being included. And when you see the Indian and Pakistanis and they come here and a new estate is complete and the houses are up for sale and they've plenty of money, they're buying a whole cul-de-sac then they're calling us racist for not integrating with them, while they're segregating themselves by buying houses next door to each other, creating their own little enclaves, pushing the local authorities for mosque, and then they want to impose their Sharia law. Well, there's no freedom for any woman, any female child under Sharia law. No rights whatsoever. And the other thing that Jim O'Callaghan not 3 months ago came out on RTE, I only watch it to see what I can catch them out on, but he came out and he said some IPAS residents are currently employed. They may be asked to contribute to society in a year's time. Where's my tax-free year? I have to pay through the nose for everything. My rent is not free, my laundry's not free, and my electricity is not free. All of them have to come out of the wages that you work for, that the government take a third of. And that's where we're at. We're the slaves. We're the slaves in Ireland. And there's open racism in Ireland, but it's against the Irish people. It's not against the Our government have sold us down the river. They're 6 months in power and they've done zilch. They've 10 weeks holidays now where they're getting 130 grand plus a week, and they're probably still getting their expenses. Every one of us that's here had to pay our own way to get here. The NGOs paid for those people over the hedge. We all know that. Yeah. Antifa and whoever else. And I'll say it again. Antifa Ireland is run by a pedophile who was caught with 7,100 and something indecent images of children. And that's what those people over there support.
Demonic.
Turkey's praying for Christmas. It's lovely to speak here, and I'm delighted to join fellow patriots. And I will keep coming to these things for as long as I'm fit to. And Tom Moran is a great man. He's sitting here. He's not well, but he still got here. Where are the locals? Where are the people sitting in their sitting rooms over there watching bullshit on the telly? But their country is getting destroyed. We're under replacement migration. You can't send 80,000 Irish young people out of this country every year, which is potentially allowing for diversity, 35,000 young couples who could have had 3 kids each, and increased our population by 100,000 Irish, not 100,000 Indians, not 100,000 Bangladeshis, because that's where we're heading. The high streets are destroyed. Drogheda, where I live, is destroyed.
Up the drum.
Absolutely destroyed. You have Chinese nail parlours, you've got Indian phone shops, you've got Pakistani phone shops, Muslim phone shops. And who's to say they're not stealing your data when you put your phone in to get repaired? We don't know. They're fronts for something.
Not capable of it.
And also what's happening is there's certain criminal elements getting involved in the IPAS now. Where cabs should be looking at them, the government are writing them checks, which legitimise any ill-gotten gains that they had beforehand. And that's what the government are doing. These people are using their criminal assets to buy up properties, to lease them out to the government, and legitimise all their dirty money. And that's what's happening in this country. So they're legalising criminality through illegal human trafficking.
That's right.
And that's all I've got to say on that. And the other thing as well is there's a massive silence on almost 25,000 people who lost their life since they took the COVID injection. Nobody died of COVID, they died of midazolam. They killed them off in the nursing homes.
That's right.
They murdered our elderly. Murdered them, tortured them first by not letting them have any human contact with their loved ones they were married to for 50 years. And that's what they did. And what's happening with the nursing homes now? Migrants are going into them. That's all I have to say. It's great to be here. Thank you all very much.
Thanks very much, Alan. Well spoken. Can I get John Malloy up, please? Have a few words. You can take it from there, John, no problem. Actually, if you come around, John, just the speaker will get feedback.
Hi everybody. I'd rather speak down here than there. The reason being is that I'm grassroots. And grassroots movement and being grounded as an Irish people.
Take your shoes off.
Look at folks, everything that Alan just said there a few minutes ago, I reiterate 110%. But I've just talked to a few young lads down the back there, and it's something I love to do, talking to the younger generation, because the younger generation is the ones that you, I and everybody else at this moment in time are fighting for. And those lads down there actually came to me and said, "Hi John, how are you doing? I've seen you on YouTube," or whatever the case was, and I was actually, wow, that's great, thanks lads. I've been talking to them. They are actually very, very, very worried about their future, about what's coming down the line, as what the government is doing, as the amount of people that are coming in here, the fact that in 5 years' time, 10 years' time, they're going to have to probably leave the green soils and go off to other countries, leaving their families, leaving their mums and dads, who at that stage will be getting older. And it's going to be heartbreaking for them to do that. Heartbreaking. But the one thing we can do as an Irish people, each and every one of you, we are stronger. Put belief in your soul. Put belief in your head. Put belief in the person beside you. One thing I do, and I've done it recently at 4 or 5 rallies in Sligo and every place else, was I've asked everybody, and this is a sign of unity, to put the right hand on the left shoulder of the person standing beside them. The reason why we do this, and the reason why I do this, I don't know this man, but I've made a connection with him. I've made a unity with him. And it's all about unity. It's all about, brother, you're with me, I'm with you. And our fight continues like that, with our right hand on the left shoulder of the person beside you. And with that person beside you, we are stronger. As a people, we are stronger, standing up against the parasites that are up in Dáil Éireann. These parasites get up in the morning, and I firmly freaking believe that they stop in the morning in their little huddle and go, okay, how are we going to annoy Dwyer today? How are we going to annoy Corky today? How are we going to annoy this man here? Not easy to annoy you. How are we going to annoy Judy Crumb? How are they going to annoy you? Mark, they all huddle together and say, we are going to annoy the Irish people by giving each other another 1% raise in our pay packets. That's going to annoy the Irish people. They're going to get out and they're going to rebel, and then we're going to bring in Sharia law on top of them and we put them under our foot. That's not going to happen. We will not allow that to happen. Freedom! Now everybody that's out there on TikTok land or that are watching this, I'm asking each and every one of you, please shed the word. Get your community, no matter where it is, let it be a small village, large town, city of Galway of the tribes, Athlone, Dublin, wherever. Get the word out that we need to get together on the 17th of September at 2 o'clock at the Dáil Gates. And the reason we're getting there is to stop the vermin from getting in. We will clench those gates and we will stop them getting in. By stopping them getting in is the start of our revolution of the Irish people. One last thing I would say is all they, and I would call them sub-politicians, the ones that were selected but not elected and should have been elected. You are a solid bunch of people, but the one flipping thing you got to do, guys, is you're going to have to get together. You're going to have to throw the toys out of the pram for now. You may not like the guy standing beside you. You may not want to talk to him. But for God's sake, get on the same page. Stick together. These people here will embrace you. Will shake your hand. Get together. Show unity. 17th of September. Be there. Set your stall. Show the government. Get out.
We have the power.
Thank you, John. Inspirational speech as usual. He's been doing Trojan work all over the country, up and down. Fair play, John. We're actually out of time now for more speeches, so we're actually going to march up to the square now and continue the party up there. If you give us a few minutes just to gather our stuff together, lads, and we get going. Thank you.
Amazing, John.
Left and right in the pass.
Yeah, we get out there, we'll throw them in there out there.
Stop them here, left and right in the pass, so we can continue with the way we go.
Yeah, we get out the road, yeah. We're all going to go on the road and start.
Like I said to you, every kind of men for every young easy
That's for sure. Shot your board, huh? Thank you. Head on her, look, stoner. Oh, yeah. I was talking now because of the copyright and stuff, so using the background, I know it's Irish music, but it's still copyright. Oh, look what's over here, look, oh, you're still there. Like Parasite on the dog's back. This is what it's about.
Thanks very much for the support, team.
No fighting, just a peaceful walk.
Guys, nice and peaceful walk.
Here we go.
look, a problem there could be the music, there could be a problem for me. See, there we go, see, look. Straight away, see. I stay on the side there.
Arrest against the Irish people! Arrest against the Irish people! That's what they're doing. Well done, Phillips.
Antifa. They're paedophile.
These assholes are paid. Why are you registered paedophile to protest against us? Because we don't want our children being raped in attack. I can't figure that one out now, guys. I figure that one out, guys, really. What the hell is
as you probably know, it's always a massive Liberal hellhole. But it's good to see so many patriots out in the streets again. Like, we have to keep this going.
You're breaking up, man.
Move up, guys, move up, move up, move up. You have to let him know again in case he kicks off in town. This is crazy, man. Might not be able to hear it. See what's going to happen. Everyone's kind of trying in, so it's kind of hard not to actually hear the music. So you're not making it with that box, I'm afraid. But I'll try and mute it later. And actually, it's the people singing, it's not music, so I don't know how that works. Melody's been played, but the lyrics are coming out of the people, so maybe I'll get away with that, I don't know. Most of you are fucking queer, so what? How are you keeping? You well? You well? See you in a while, how are you keeping?
All good, all good. Having a nice, leisurely stroll.
Hey, it's a weekend, I know.
Yeah.
He's all welcome here.
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here.
Want to move them on a bit, lads? We're catching up.
It's a good fine day for a stroll.
It's absolutely fantastic. Beautiful.
What do you think? It's a lovely day for a stroll. What do you think, Jim? It's a great day for an Irish stroll.
Is it?
Ain't it just?
It is, yeah. I've been game league.
Have you?
I have a game league.
Should we wait on your pace then?
Yeah. Where's Anthony? He's up at the King of Christ Lake.
Richard, would you do me a favour?
What would Jesus do, huh?
Jesus was a Palestinian. He wouldn't know. Why are you so hateful?
Yeah.
I'm not hateful. I'm not hateful. You're not racist. Yeah, I get your own people.
Good.
Jesus, are you ashamed of you?
You didn't bring your barbecue with you today, did you?
Sorry?
You didn't bring your barbecue with you today?
Actually, funny enough, that's two the other bag I have stuff for camping out, yeah, if I needed to. A bit of rope and fucking emergency tents and a few other bits and bobs.
Look at that fat bastard. He can't even stand up on his own.
Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here.
You have to love the pink beanie. You have to stand back now, guys, just to keep the crowd behind me. Deep, safe distance from everyone else, so you're standing back a good, 50 foot. It worries me when I have better equipment than they have.
He made a real statement, didn't he?
Yeah.
Blame the rich, not the migrants.
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 Look at both boy here, both boy.
Blame the rich, not the migrants.
Not the migrants.
Blame the rich, not the migrants.
Blame the rich, not the migrants. We're against the government. What's wrong with you? The government, we're against the migrants. We're against the government as well. What's wrong with you? Yeah, we're not migrants. We're not against migrants. We're against the government.
You can't debate war.
Don't even talk.
You don't even know how to have a conversation, let alone an intelligent one.
Puffer jacket makes it look really hard.
Refugees are welcome here. 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 Eat the rich, not the migrants. Eat the rich, not the migrants. Eat the rich, not the migrants. Eat the rich, not the migrants.
I thought it was a migrant throwing passports in the bin. I thought it was a migrant throwing passports in the bin.
It's cannibalism.
It's like the most. But we should go around the block one more time and see how bad it gets. It's gorgeous, eh? Hey, no littering, you. No littering.
Yes, my tenor.
Irish rebels are freedom fighters! Irish fascists are Irish traitors!
How dare ye forget your history!
You just talked again. You talked around history, fool. What you know about history? Who doesn't? Who doesn't?
Someone just said they done a leaving cert.
Way back there.
A leaving cert. How about doing what I done? I spent 15 years in the army for my country. I spent 15 years in the army, see, you talking. You know nothing about my history. You know nothing about Ireland's history. Nothing.
Irish people are migrants. That's it. They're migrants.
No shit!
Yeah.
Well, they were not here illegally.
Yeah, walk on by.
Don't ever call me boy. Hold on. Don't ever call. No, I'm not letting you call me boy.
Drive on. Keep it peace on.
They won't be there all night. I'm sure you are, boy. Yes. I was only holding him up with it. If you step into them, you have to stop. Alright? Thanks for you. I was just giving them a creep there, trying to slow them down a bit. Most of you are fucking Creole.
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here.
Well, there's any good sales on in your joint. Every time you're holding something, you get an itchy fucking nose. a mouse talking somewhere right there.
Who's out there then?
Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear.
Hey, no, this one back here.
Oh no, we're having a nice one. We'll go out and see the whole one of this to get the full name.
Say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Eat the rich, not the migrants. 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 Eat the rich, not the migrants.
Talk supposed to wear makeup and lipstick on duty. Yeah, maybe they need it. Nice sight all the time. Oh, the tricolour is north. Nice sight.
Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear.
I was just saying it to myself, it's a gorgeous sight.
Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Bring the rich, not the migrants. Bring the rich, not the migrants.
Says the poor little rich kids.
Blame your daddy, so.
No refugees!
And that's the younger generation saying that. Too much fucking you, too much internet. You want to play music, you see I can get closer. I can lay you for cover. Okay, I don't want to. This is more entertaining, isn't it? I'll tell you, it's going to kick off for today, though.
You reckon?
Oh, I hope so.
I don't think I have it in them.
I hope so, because I have my eye on them. You see that big sort of fat dope you stuck on it?
You have it right.
I want him. Okay. I want him.
Refugees are welcome here.
nice distance between them now, anyway. Everything alright?
Look at the counter protest. They're fucking mad, all them lefties.
No, that bump.
Nothing wrong with the Irish. Oh, shut up and go to college.
That's the problem with me.
I know, but this is what's going to build the government. Oh my God, I can do.
Well, they don't all on daddy's money.
What?
Don't all on daddy's money.
Yeah.
Poor little rich kids saying blame the rich.
Yeah, but you know what? The ministry are local.
That's my love to hear what goes.
Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here.
Sorry for through the streets of Galway, guys.
Refugees are welcome here.
Get through the streets of Galway.
Refugees are welcome here.
You never know the Palestinian dudes behind us, so half of them not even old enough to be at the true puberty. The other half are daddy's getting rich boys. No. They can wait more now.
Racist out of Galway. Racist out of Galway. Racist out of Galway. Racist out of Galway.
Fascist, fascist, fascist!
Out, out, out.
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 No more racists!
No more racists.
No more racists!
No more racists.
Yeah, we have too many races in the country already.
Refugees are welcome here.
Somebody turn the volume. Someone turn the volume down all of a sudden.
They're running out of steam.
Sorry.
Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Fascists, fascists, fascists. Out, out, out.
Cool, man.
Fascists, fascists, fascists. Out, out, out. 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 No more racists! Fascists out of Galway! Eat the rich, not the migrants! Not the migrants! Eat the rich! Not the migrants! Eat the rich! Not the migrants! Eat the rich! Not the migrants! Not the migrants! Eat the rich! Not the migrants! Not the migrants! Eat the rich! Not the migrants! Eat the rich! Not the migrants! Eat the rich! Not the migrants!
So they're all vegans anyway.
Not the migrants!
Courage.
Not the migrants!
Eat the rich. Fucking vegans.
Eat the rich! Not the migrants! Eat the rich! Not the migrants!
Can you imagine eating me on mountains out?
And there, just me in double pub. You're going to unit as well. On your left.
Fascists, fascists, fascists! Out, out, out! Fascists, fascists, fascists! Out, out, out! Fascists, fascists, fascists! Out, out, out! Say it loud, say it clear! Refugees are welcome here! Say it loud, say it clear! Refugees are welcome here! Say it loud, say it clear! Refugees are welcome here! Say it loud, say it clear! Refugees are welcome here! Say it loud, say it clear! Refugees are welcome here! Say it loud, say it clear! Refugees are welcome here! Say it loud, say it clear! Refugees are welcome here! Say it loud, say it clear! Refugees are welcome here! Say it loud, say it clear! Refugees are welcome here! Say it loud, say it clear! Refugees are welcome here! Say it loud, say it clear! Refugees are welcome here! Say it loud, say it clear! Refugees are welcome here! Say it loud, say it clear! Refugees are welcome here! Not yours! And not yours!
here on the left, guys.
Just get blue vest up on the side there. Who is that, Jim? Who's that radio? You should get blue shorts on that side. All the people on that side. Here to be a nice, friendly, smiley mother.
How are you, ladies? Up on the left, we have more of these fucking clowns. So, like a few arrangements up to there first, and then we go ahead. There's a woman up there actually dancing away. Alright. Oh, fourth one.
I never fixed my hair.
I had to go in the beer.
Maria, out from you.
Come back up, please.
Keep going, carry on.
You're on the side of Allah.
We push him back a week.
Stand down here and kick his back.
And again, folks. I can't do it. Here comes the Billy Show. You might throw it over me. So one or the other here, one or the other both. I think probably give him the judge now of actually on their own desk. So.
Just wall it off here.
Keep walking that way. The road is not closed. That's a honey hole. Move up on the steps. Alright.
Come on. Listen off the road.
Yeah. 1 second.
What are you doing?
I don't remember you here.
I don't want to have the rest check. No.
For what? You're not my father.
You're blocking traffic. Come on.
Where's the traffic? Where's the traffic?
Nobody wants an arrest.
No, there'll be no because they're false arrest.
Off the road. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thanks very much.
Fuck them assholes, but hey. Up to your left. Up to your left. Back up, go down the road.
Okay, yeah. He must have been
No. Drown them out with music. Fucking drown them out completely. Hey, here, you're I'm not right there. Sorry? I'm not right there. Yeah. We hear you from 100 yards away. Huh? We hear you shouting at us in the back of the 100 yards away.
1, 2, 1, 2.
I'm still waiting.
Yeah. They've been slow getting off the map, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
That's a big. That's a big fry. What's your name?
Kieran.
Kieran. You see yourself on YouTube? You see? Well, most of it's that was out there. I'm trying to get there all the way down the road, but they're struggling, but not up with the train.
Round two.
Yes.
Can Aaron please make his way up to the stage?
McDonald doing an interview there. Sure, the whole of us out.
Please make his way up to the stage, please. Good afternoon, Galway. Or should I say early evening? We're going to start the show off here today with a young man who gives me hope that there is hope in the future when you see young men standing up and sticking up for their country at 16 years of age. He also has an announcement to make himself on an event he's called coming up in Dublin, and I'll let him say it himself. Aaron, the Nationalist.
Irish men and Irish women, in the name of God and of the dead. Oh, it's not loading. Sorry about this, one moment. And of the dead generation from which she receives her old tradition of nationhood, Ireland, through us summons her children to her flag and strikes for her freedom. Having organised and trained her manhood through a secret revolutionary organisation, the Irish Republican Brotherhood, and through her open military organisation, the Irish Volunteers and the Irish Citizen Army, having patiently perfected her discipline, having resolutely waited for the right moment to reveal itself, and now seize the moment, and supported by her exiled children in America and by gallant allies in Europe, but relying in the first on her own strength, she strikes in full confidence of victory. We declare the right, the people of Ireland, to ownership of Ireland. And to the unfettered destinies to be sovereign and indivisible. The long interpretation of that right by a foreign people in government has not extinguished right, nor can it ever be extinguished except by the destruction of the Irish people. In every generation, the Irish people have asserted their right to national freedom and sovereignty. 6 times during the past 300 years, they have asserted it in its arms, standing on the fundamental right, and again exerting in its arms in the face of the world. We hereby proclaim the Irish Republic as a sovereign, independent state.
That's from a 16-year-old.
Our lives and the lives of our comrades in arms to the cause of its freedom, of its welfare, and of its exiliation among the nations. The Irish Republic is entitled to and hereby claims the allegiance of every Irish man and Irish woman. The Republican guarantees religious and civil liberty, equal rights and equal opportunities to all its citizens, and declares its resolve to pursue the happiness and prosperity of the whole nation, of all its parts, cherishing all by an alien government which have divided a minority from the majority in the past. Unite our arms have brought the opportune moment for the establishment of a permanent national government representative of the whole people of Ireland and elected by the suffrage of all her men and women. The provisional government hereby constitutes will administer the civil and military affairs of the Republic in trust for the people. We place the cause of the Irish Republic under the protection of the Most High God. Christ is King, whose blessing we invoke upon our arms, and we pray that no one who serves the Irish nation must by its valour and discipline, and by the readiness of its children to sacrifice themselves for the common good, prove itself worthy of the august destiny which it is called. And all, I just want to remind you, on the 24th of August, there's going to be a march at the Garden of Remembrance at 2 o'clock in show of support of the young people of Ireland. The young people have no future, we have no voice, and it is time for that to change, and it will change on the 24th of August. Until then, I'll say one thing,
Thank you very much, Aaron. Please give Aaron a big round of applause there, lads. Our next speaker is Tom Moore. He hardly needs an introduction. He's from Mayo. He's come all the way down here. He's 84 years of age. And I'm going to, will you please come up here, Tom? He's going to have a few words. Thank you, Tom.
Firstly, let me say it's an absolute privilege today before you people, again people of the West, Ireland, Ireland. So all know some of that for sure, because book the proper Vega as ours to build. So the thing is, on the door. In any case, I've opened this week quoting an Irish politician who you all knew well. His name, Charlie Hawkins. Charlie was once and we're here for one reason. We are here to take back control of our country. This country belongs to the Irish people, and they have the right to decide who comes and who goes across its borders. Now, I want to bit diverse here today because some people said to me, it's Galway. Don't forget Paul Pierce and don't forget Michelle. So it's very short two verses I quoted here today. In honor of the man who handed us a revolutionary change and liberty on the steps of the BPO. Misha era, Shinamay non-Talif Bera. More Magor, may the vote go on Stroka. More Manoir, of John Plain the Ida Water. Misha era, Wegnigme, non-Talif Bera. I won't be the English version, I'm sure it's better now. But coming down the road, one thing we do not need to forget here is how the mass voting machine has been tried here with the COVID-19 vaccine, and the thousands of people that have died or been maimed at the hands of the state. And the biggest culprit of all is radio television. And we have the power. As I said earlier, they've gone under summer reset. This country is working fine, because you and I and everybody here make this country tick without hospitals. But the politicians are an attachment and they have absolutely no function except to antagonize and annoy our people further. We'll knock them out. I'm thinking about say a few words. From his poem. And I say to my people's masters, beware. Beware of the thing that is coming. Beware, he said, of the risen people. Beware, he said, for they shall take what ye would not give. That is from my himself.
Please give a big round of applause there to Tom Moore now. We have a slight change of speakers here, but the young lady has to rush off to work. So I'd like to introduce Dabiga Volska. She's living in Limerick. She's from Poland. She's been here for 20 years. She's a proud member of the Irish Freedom Party and Shannon Nadine.
My name is Maria, and I'm from Poland. I'm living and working here 20 years. I'm speaking here because I'm afraid of my child's future, and I don't feel safe here anymore. I'm also speaking here today to support my Irish friend and show my Polish community that this protest is also for them. Do you want to live in a Christian country? Do you want safety streets? It's time to turn off your television, stand up, connect with your community, and help us to save our kids, save Ireland, save Europe. The future is still in our hands. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Leah. We have our next speaker coming up here now, who's a lady, she's the chairperson of the Roscommon Says No to iPass. Didn't manage to stop an iPass in Roscommon. I don't know how she managed, but I'll let her tell you herself.
very like this. Yeah, I'm Janika from the Scotland Saints Road Pass. I've been involved kind of attending protests and engaging online for a few years. A lot of talking and not a lot of action. But then it came to my door in the form of an iPass in my town. And I had to get moving. So look, the only way to stop it is forming like grassroots things in the community. You've got to engage with like locally, and you have to get off online as well. It's not all online, you start knocking on doors, you know. We formed a group, and I'm glad to say a couple of weeks ago that plan was scrapped. Thank God. The iPass scam is an affront to the Irish people. By the end of 2025, our Treasury government will have spent $3 billion in 2 years on housing these people. All while we have 16,000 of our own homeless. We can't get a doctor or dental appointment. Our children aren't guaranteed school places from one year to the next. The schools don't have the resources they need to teach them. Kids can't get the surgeries they need in a timely fashion. And think of that poor child in Dublin who died last week. He was 3 years on a waiting list waiting. And his spine turned to 130 degrees. 130 degrees, crushed his ribs and his lungs so that every breath was a struggle. He finally got his surgery in December, sadly he passed last week. It's insane. This is all going on before these people. We're full. Immigration because of what's legal and illegal are out of control in this country. Hundreds of thousands arriving in a few short years is not sensible, it's not safe, it's not sustainable, and it's not compassion, it's suicide. I travel today from
Yeah, hope to kick the shite out of them.
That's exactly what they do.
We all make our way back to the speeches and keep it moving. Don't let one lunatic fight for all of it. I travelled today from Roscommon, the ancestral seat of the O'Connors, where the tomb of the great Phelan O'Connor lies in Orwell's Abbey, to the city of the tribes to join my brothers and sisters in this day of defiance. I bring up these
That's yours, thank you very much. That's his.
I am an Irishman.
That's his.
And that means
that's his.
The Irish
We're gone, man. Yeah, thanks.
Cultural connection from the thousands of years. Our ancestors fought and died for this land against the time to us. We despite severe persecution and oppression have managed to preserve our distinct culture from tradition.
I got what I wanted all day.
What actually went down?
They come up and they were trying to throw eggs in. Look at the eggs on the ground, look.
From the side here.
Right there.
Get him out! Get him out! Get him out! Get him out!
I'm talking like this. Yeah.
Right, if you could please let me down the room. And if you go, please make your way back here, please. Thank you. Trailer out! Trailer out! Trailer out! We're going to let the Vicar finish the speech here now.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what he does.
I traveled today from
He wasn't actually in here.
No, he came in, he just started fucking exiting up, so the boys just pulled him back there and he grabbed hold of his head. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Yeah, 2 eggs in one hand, one in the other. And you went past me, the true one that's
nobody else here, is there? No. Keep an eye,
What's the door? One of us in here said, he doesn't have his hands behind his back because he was getting arrested.
That's why he said, let's disarm that him.
No, he pulled him down, I punched head off.
Was it you? I think so.
Is a backward idea of sovereignty. There is nothing backward about sovereignty. What's backward is feeding your neighbours while your own children go hungry. What's backward is prioritising the needs of the third world over the needs of your own people. What's backward is his idea of what his job is supposed to be. He serves us. He serves us.
Hey lads, I could be a right prick, it's just not me.
Did you find it? Yeah.
I found it.
You found it?
I can be, but it's just not me. That's his phone, alright?
What's his phone?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Fair's fair.
Thank you.
You give me respect, I'll give some back.
You're here for your own reasons. I'm here for my own reasons. And well, I'm here because I get paid to be here and I have to be here.
Yeah, I understand that, right? But, you know what I mean? We were crossing, but we were going slow the whole way on purpose.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, you know, so we were crossing slow as well.
Yeah, but look.
We were just being childish.
Yeah, but that's what it is like. It's down across the fence earlier on, you know, like you even point to make it, but you have to be a bicker in a way. Like, I don't get it. Can you not come and enjoy your day, music, and everyone having a good time?
Oh, we love it.
Yeah.
But when they start bassing their drums and start screaming, it's different, you know.
Yeah, who said Jordan was like, is it?
No, he was. He hit him here, like between the shoulder blades were on. So they bounced off and they didn't break. It broke on the ground behind him.
Okay.
And then another fella grabbed him and threw in his hand.
Yeah.
They were in the bushes.
Yeah, look, we talked to Master, we did
Thank you.
No problem. Where were you?
I took off running up there and telling you. Fucking took off sprinting, see the dust and into my shoes and all.
I had to bust me up off his head.
Did you? You're right there. Fuck that.
We've a lot of people emigrating in droves and they're immediately replaced by foreigners. I don't want to lose my only child to emigration simply because he knows that the only chance for him to make
I'm sorry about that jump too much. I tried to run in with 3 eggs and you was at a jump on him, but 4 minutes flying and so yeah, you probably saw him bushes for about 2 minutes.
We don't have the right to take a back seat while our children's future is sold out.
It happens.
I don't want to live in an Ireland where I'm afraid to walk down the street. It's not the Ireland that was given to me, and it's not the Ireland I plan to pass on to my son. We have a responsibility to pass on what was given to us and where possible make it better. Right now our government is failing our young people, and we will fail them ultimately if we continue to consent to violence and inaction. This is not the first invasion facilitated by traitorous nations.
No, you had your
It's not the first attempt to eliminate our cultures and traditions. It's not the first, but it is a bit different this time. It's been carried out in a time when we recognize more spiritual and culturally correct. We have put protection in place everything more important to be connected to God, the land and the history. To welcome and revive our own traditions and the things that we overlaid as the tradition of others. We are fighting for the survival of Ireland as we always know, and time is running short. Like our ancestors before us, the odds are stacked against us. And just like them, with God and right on our side, we will never give up, we will never give in, we will never surrender. Aaron the Blah!
Taking the phone while you're up there, okay, sorry.
I have a very special guest come up here for 2 minutes. Liam Heflin did all the design work on our banners, on the posters, and he's also running a raffle here today. I'm going to let him have the mic for 2 seconds. Hi you all, it's really been a great day so far. Just to say we want to collect a little money for Lauren Spencer. She was raped by a migrant fella that came in. He was unvetted. He had been a serial rapist already in foreign country, but because the government didn't check him, he was able to do exactly the same thing that he did in the foreign country. Get a taxi, pretend he's a taxi, wait for a girl that was drunk, and that's what happened to Lauren. She was abused for like 7 hours, he called one of his friends. It's absolutely horrific. You can follow her story there online if you look her up, Lauren Spencer. But yeah, she was badly beaten up and she's going to lose all her teeth eventually because of it. So we want to get her a couple of quid. So we're going to have a bit of a raffle there. My mum now is going around with the tickets. We've got €1 for one, €5 for a line, and the prize will be a signed tricolour wearing all the people's shirts. So yeah, thanks a lot. Thank you, Lewis. Now we have a man from Galway. He's the secretary of the Irish people. He also tried killing me on a chariot a few weeks ago, but it didn't work. And he does a lot of work with adopted children. He's the secretary of the Irish people, David Riley. Hello lads, good to be here now, because thanks to everybody who organised this here. It's great to be here, because we were just on the road 4 years ago, and we faced exactly the same situation as we faced right here now in Galway. The county council or the city council gave 250 places to migrants in the middle of the city, and the lads in Fairgreen, the homeless people, said, what about us? We're homeless, we need homes too. So we got a homeless march back in 2020. There was 25 of us showed up. And this crowd across the road, they put the word out, and Owen Henry and a few of the others, councillors, social democrats, people before profit, all the whole woke mob showed up. There was 25 of us and there was about 200 of them. But I'm looking at the crowds today, and the tide has turned. The tide is turning. It turned quite a long time ago, because Owen Henry and his mob were shouting Nazi scum and a bunch of homeless people, about a third of whom were homeless travellers. And it suddenly dawned on the woke college kids that they were shouting Nazi scum at homeless Irish travellers. And all of a sudden, Sinn Féin wanted nothing to do with it. The Social Democrats wanted nothing to do with it. Labour wanted nothing to do with it, because the viral videos went out from that event. And these guys, they set up a thing called Lakena, because they didn't want the kind of humiliation that they experienced, the public disaster, the public relations disaster that they had here in Galway. And we haven't seen them since. And there's a good reason we haven't seen them since. Because they should hold their head in shame. Owen Henry fulfilled every stereotype of woke lefty ideologues. He ended up resigning from the Social Democrats. He got kicked out. Something to do, I believe, with underage sexual stuff. I don't really know what it was all about, but it's typical. And then Joe O'Neill ended up getting
the day before the election. And he didn't fulfill the kind of expectations that woke lefties have for themselves. He let them down badly. And we haven't seen these guys for 2 or 3 years. Because we had them late in 2022. I don't know who they are now, but they seem to be a different crowd to the crowd that walked away with the tail between their legs. But thanks to you guys, there's more than 25 of us here now. Let's see what we can do. Because it's lovely to wipe the smirk off these guys' faces, but it would be lovely to wipe the smirk off Micheál Martin's face. Look, we have a very worthy cause, but at the moment it's not being served well. You know, we have the best activists, and some of the activists on that day have passed away, like Paddy O'Halloran. And on that day, the guards did their duty by us and upheld our rights and freedoms. And we were able to bring a letter through the 200 who blocked us to the council chambers in support of the homeless Irish people. That was 4 years ago. We've got to make progress on the homelessness. And homelessness and immigration is related. Immigration is demand. Demand and supply makes the price go up. So listen, politics is what we're not doing well at. And that's why Micheál Martin is smirking at us. Politics means things of the hierarchy. And I know there's plenty of people who politics is not your thing, that's fine. But for us that are making a political challenge, this is about one thing, and it's about changing national policy. It's not about anything else. There are about 10% of Irish people are willing to back a party or an independent that is saying the same kind of thing as we're saying. Some more than others. So at the moment, we ran the National Alliance, and we got about 1% of the national, we got about half of the national vote into the National Alliance. Into an Irish Independence Ireland, they got 3% and 4%. Us nationalists are on about 2%. There's independents like Matty McGrath, let's put them on 1%. We got about half of that 2% into an alliance. The Irish independents, they're not scrimping and scraping after these elections because they're getting €200,000 on average a year because they have a statutory entitlement to it because they got 2% of the vote. We didn't do that. If everybody we'd reached out to, the independents, the Irish Freedom Party and the Dublin Independents had all gone on board, we would have just got that 2%. But the Electoral Commission isn't interested. It'll give us out more parties every day. But as soon as we start bringing the parties together to form one force, they're putting obstacles in the way. Unity seems like a good idea. The people want it. It is a good idea. But unity means lots of things to different people. And that's what we've discovered. But the beginning of unity is dialogue. Dialogue. Talking to one another. That's the first step. Not everybody has done that. But listen, people try to to say, you know, don't talk to this person, don't talk to that person. I have freedom of association. I have freedom of opinion. I'll talk to everybody. I'll talk to anybody. And I will not be guilted into accepting guilt by association with anybody I talk to. That's cancel culture. We don't do cancel culture. We do freedom. So listen, well, I'm going to say, I'm nearly there. I have two more things to say. The process is dialogue and then a strategy. We need a strategy. We've got to contest 40 constituencies for the Dáil and 166 for the council elections. We need about 300 people with expertise, and we need resources, and we haven't got any of that. And because we didn't make the 2%, we're not even getting our statutory resources from the state. A strategy and working together. The ideal of Mehel, you find out if you can work with people by working with them. And if you haven't talked to them about working with them, you're not going to find out, can you work with them? And the sad thing is, there are times when there are people you can't work with. But look, let's get on with it. The Irish fought for three things. For national sovereignty, for independence. The Irish fought for home ownership, not to be a rental population, not to be under the boot of the landlords. And we've sacrificed our sovereignty, and immediately the landlords have returned. Immediately we are a rental population again. Immediately half of our people are in effect homeless. Finally we fought for the Catholic Christian faith. For the Catholic Christian faith. And this is something a lot of people don't understand. This is what built our culture. It's the thing, the lamb that was slain. The powerless have agency. That's what makes Christendom and the West what it is. Thank you. It's that the persecuted will be validated and justified. And that is what we will have. And above everything, we need compassion, lads. Compassion for one another and compassion for our people. And that's the message we need to be given out. Because people don't know who we are. And they're only hearing what they're hearing. So lads, thanks for listening to me. I went on a bit. And God bless you all. Have a good day.
Thank you very much, Dave. The next speaker here is another man that needs no introduction. He's the interim president of the Irish Freedom Party, seeking unity, Michael Leahy.
Is mór cúrsása domsa an seo I caithar na drab agus mór an nórdumsa go hen seo chumá. The great Galway writer in Walter Mackin, I beg your pardon, based many of his novels concerning the struggle of Ireland in the west of Ireland. And when I see the energy here today among Galway people who have come out in such fine numbers here today, I think we may conclude that we are no longer the silent people of Walter Mackin's words, but we are the risen people, and we are going to rise and overthrow the tyranny that we face. We all know why we're here today, but we'd much rather be about our daily business. We are here because of the level of attack being made by government against its own people, against its own nation, against its own traditions, and most of all against us as freeborn citizens. We are here because as proud Irish people, we will never submit to tyranny. We, the Irish people, have defeated tyranny before. Those in government, those in Brussels who seek the destruction of Ireland and its nation would do well to look to and to remember the lessons of Irish history. We are not a people to be put upon. We are tolerant and slow to anger, but we will never suffer injustice. We will never accept the racist hatred being promoted by our own state agents against the Irish people and against the Irish nation. We will never accept the destruction of this nation by a system of government which is completely alienated from its own people and from its own history. I do not believe that I exaggerate when I say that the existential crisis that faces Ireland now is comparable to the attempted destruction of our nation during Cromwellian times and during the attempted genocide of the Great Famine. If we do not defeat the globalist tyrants who seek the destruction of our nation today, then the great story of this wonderful island people will come to an end. I think we really do have our backs to the wall, but when we have our backs to the wall, that is when the Irish people are at their best. There are indeed times when it seems that the policy of this government and the series, the uni-party of parties which have identical aims, those aims are aimed at the destruction of Ireland. We see discrimination against Irish people in housing, blatant and unapologetic. We see literally millions of indigents being imported into this country while our own people are forced to flee because they can see no future in their native land. The government is well on its way in its aim, its stated aim, of making the native Irish people a minority in their own country. And it seems their policy is one of deliberate social destabilization. Do they not see the horrifying results of what they are about and how that is going to break into violence in the very near future? And is it already happening? They seek the promotion of Islam and its incomprehensible legal system over Christianity and the rule of law. Remember, fascists and tyrants always place a priority on Islam over Christianity, and for good reason, because it is the religion, the ideology of subjugation. And that is something that Irish people will never accept. They seek to facilitate our police commissioner in the creation of what is effectively a paramilitary force now being used to enforce plantation and to attack those who protest against it. And I'm not including the fine Gardaí who are here today who are protecting us, but there are certain aspects of the public order unit that I think we should be very wary of. Does the government not realise that in doing this they are undermining the trust that has always existed between the people and the forces of law and order, without which no state can exist or prosper? They seek the appointment of a judiciary more interested in preferment than in protecting Ireland's constitution, and thereby they strike at the very heart and the very nature of justice itself. We've seen the recent Enoch Buck trial and how finally they're beginning to admit how he has been blackguarded by the judicial system. We have a real problem in our judiciary right now is about to happen. Above all, our government seeks the destruction of perhaps our most sacred right, the right to freedom of speech and thus freedom of thought. And that is the primary aim of the present uni-party system through the odious hate speech legislation that they have been pushing now for the past 5 years. Are they not aware that once they attack freedom of speech, the government loses its legitimacy and the foundations of the state itself are shaken? We cannot allow that to happen, because down that road lies chaos and destruction. We are the ones who seek to defend our nation, not the ones who seek to attack it. The very specialist movements who come onto the streets over the last years have unfortunately been ridden by division. And it has been my role over the past 3 months to attempt to bring some element of unity to our cause. I am happy that I hope very shortly to be able to make a definitive announcement of the creation of a unified caucus and a unified party, which will be open to all people of goodwill interested in protecting our nation and in offering a true and viable alternative to the globalist parties as represented at the moment. I have as you may know, have talked to several parties, and I believe we are on the cusp of achieving a definitive agreement. This will turn out to be a defining moment in Irish history if we can pull this off. I hope we do, and I hope to be able to announce something like that in the very near future. You will ask, what will be the policy of this new party? Our policy will be to wage war by all legitimate means against tyranny, against globalism, and against the fragmentation of our country, and the replacement of our people, and against all the attacks against our freedom, our rights, our property, and our sacred honour. I have no doubt that with a unified and effective nationalist force, we can effect real change. There is a real hunger out there for somebody who will represent again the Irish nation, because it is not being represented in Brussels and it is not being represented in their lackeys up in Northern Ireland. After the last election, we thought we apparently had not been successful, but nevertheless we did force change of the government in regard to some aspects of their immigration policy. Of course, those changes were not enough, but the state did see the anger that was welling up among ordinary people. Can you imagine what we can achieve with a unified nationalist voice? That's what I hope to achieve over the next weeks. I want to say in parting that we in the Irish Freedom Party will be welcoming of all nationalist voices of goodwill. I believe we can achieve unity of purpose, and I believe that when we do so, we will shake this corrupt government out of office and reinstate the great Irish nation. I believe that in God's good time, and with the help of Almighty God, and I'm so proud to be under the banner of Christ the King today, I believe that we will reinstate this nation, and that Ireland will be a nation once again.
Michael Leahy, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to get our next speaker up here pretty quick. Another man who needs absolutely no introduction. He's the president of the new Christian party, Dalen Heron, Andy Casey.
Usually people out there are not saying enough, so I wrote a few things in on today. We start by a prayer for wartime. Store up thy strength, O Lord, and come help us. For thou givest not always the power of the strong, but canst save by many or by few. In times of war, it is not the privilege, but the duty of the child of God to seek him in prayer. We are at war as a nation of Ireland. So for those who don't know me, my name is Anthony Casey. I'm the party president of Dalen Heron, a new Christian nationalist party. Why Dalen Heron? Because we need God more than ever right now. You know, every night since I was a kid, I prayed before bed. And our Father, Hail Mary, and a glory be. And after my road to Damascus moment, in the early late 20s, I added, Jesus, I trusted you 3 times. Nowadays I ask for wisdom and guidance in all of this. Give me the words to say, O Lord. Show me the steps to take, and let me be a vessel for your works. But obviously, my name has been dragged through the mud a little bit, the subject of controversy. But I'm not alone with the defamation that goes along with this movement. But in these times will come scoffers. If it wasn't so, they'd be more suspicious. So here is where my approach comes from. A few days ago, my nana's anniversary, my grandmother Margaret, she used to tell me about these times that we would live through when she passed away. The elites on the march, the social credit system, a cashless society, the mark of the beast. And she told me that these things would get very bad. She told me to refuse is to save your soul. And that I may not get to see the era of peace that will follow, but my children certainly would. We are not called to comply right now, but the weed is being separated from the chaff. If you do not think that these people are heartless and evil, then you're not awake to the levels of tyranny that govern us right now. We do not fight against flesh and blood. Some say the government of idiots trying to lie in their pockets. Some say the greedy globalists turning Ireland into a money laundering business. But some say the true evil behind this war. And I can guarantee that a lot of Christians around this movement have been feeling the heaviness lately. That's the feeling of being called to fight. true democracy within this country, there is not. But the power is in the people to tackle that now. What Díl Éireann stands for is putting the people of Éire first, protecting their heritage, culture and safety and future, and keeping Ireland Christian. Because as they take down the crosses, and as they start removing the Bibles from the schools and the courtrooms, we need to be there en masse to raise our tricolours and our crosses together. People will say that history repeats itself, but the world has never seen a war quite like this. It's a total wipeout of the Christian people. A total Islamification of Ireland, halal mortgages, Islam financing, barber and kebab shops in every corner, with Irish business owners have to close their doors. And do you think that the pride propaganda being pushed beside Islam is a coincidence? They're pushing minor attractive people narrative. It goes hand in hand with normalising marrying 9-year-old children. And that's why in the newspapers at the moment they'll call us vigilantes, Christian extremists. Let me tell you, if they knew the level of tyranny in this government, they know who the real villains are. The children disappearing, public servants on the payroll, profiteers, forced problems with iPad centres and refugee centres. Yes, the evil is on the march. And I could care less if people find it too militant. God has called us to war to protect our nation and children, and that's what we must do. So I'm well aware of the people who are sick of hearing speeches, sick of marching in circles, and sick of trying to figure out who's real, who's fake in this movement. And who am I to judge as I walk in a perfect man? But it doesn't matter who I am. It matters who we will become when we're called to fight for our souls and our very identities. And I can promise you all here that today is a speech of start coming from the end. Because we are building, we are growing, we are moving. And if you need to take one thing away about me today, is know that this will be a hill that I'm willing to die on. This is the big battle. The chessboard is set, and they got me with Ireland. Díl Éireann.
Thank you very much, Andy Casey. The next man here needs absolutely no introduction. He had me on a show last night, promoted us here in Galway. Graham O'Connor. Am I out there now? The cameraman's struggling a bit there.
Brothers and sisters of the eternal Irish nation, I stand before you today, having journeyed from Castlefin, County Donegal, to the sacred ground of Galway City. For every Irish man is a local in every corner of this beloved area. We have marched through the streets of East.
Nice to see you taking a break.
Our hearts pounding with the fire of the Holy Ghost. Our souls anchored in the love of our Lord and Saviour Jesus Christ.
Charge you for photographs, you know
We
that.
stand united as descendants of a warrior race to cry out against this invasion of our land. This must be stopped. Our people are no longer safe to walk the streets, and we face the grim prophecy that we, the Irish people, will soon become strangers in our own homeland.
Have you got that?
Look around
Hey, the
you.
last word.
Look at the river Connaught,
Yeah.
where the herons stand still
It's live on Facebook.
at the head of Connaught.
Can you...
Where the large
Pardon, I'm not going back beach. What about the young son? Yeah, no problem. I did go, I did for 5-10 minutes, I did. I sent it over there by messenger.
As John Green declared, Ireland is not Ireland without the Irish people. This is our home, forged by the blood of our ancestors, those great souls who endured the horrors of Cromwell's curse to hell or to Connaught. Yet, in the west of Ireland, a bastion of resistance against foreign tyranny. Our forefathers, under the O'Connor kings of Connaught, who founded this very city in 1124, under the High King Turlough O'Connor, knelt at the Mass Rock of Menlo, praying to the Holy Trinity for deliverance. They faced starvation, exile and slaughter, yet their spirits fortified by the Holy Rosary and the blood of our holy martyrs.
indomitable people whose spirit rises from the ashes of every oppression to claim its rightful place. Galway's son Liam Mellows echoed this truth, declaring, "The Irish race, pure in its Gaelic blood, fights for freedom against the invader." And yet today, we hear that Mohammed is the most popular name in Galway. They tell us we are mongrels, that our children's future is being stolen, that our sacred soil is slipping from our grasp. This is no mere policy, it's an invasion! A betrayal of all their ancestors fought for, from the O'Connor kings who defied tyranny to the holy martyrs who died for their faith. We are descendants of a warrior race, a noble people who carried the light of Christ across Europe, who built monasteries and defied empires. We stand here in the shadow of St. Nicholas, Galway's local saint, whose prayers guard the city. And we say, we will not be replaced! This land, kissed by the rivers and blessed by the Holy Spirit, is ours alone! We have no other home, no other refuge. Our children deserve to walk these streets in safety, to inherit the Ireland our ancestors died for. We are not ashamed of our past. We are proud of our Gaelic blood, our Catholic faith, our unyielding spirit. This invasion must end. We fight for the hills, for the rivers, for the Polish cry, but above all, we fight for the Irish race. The politicians who betray us, who welcome this invasion, are snakes. They are snakes in our midst, but St. Patrick banished these serpents once, and by God's grace, he will do it again. We, the children of a holy and conquered race, saved by the Holy Ghost, will rise against this invasion. Rise up, Galway! Rise up, Ireland! That our patron saints, St. Patrick, St. Bridget, St. Colin Kell, shielded from this invasion of our land, our faith and our soul. In the name of the Holy Trinity, we declare Ireland belongs to the Irish! For our faith, for our children, for all Ireland, we will fight and we will prevail and we go on!
Now you've heard it, lads. We've a quite young lady from Limerick here. She's I'm going to call her one of the leaders of Shindaleen. She's done great work. I'll let you speak for yourself, Lorraine.
First and foremost, I want to thank all the Shindaleen members who travelled here today to protect, to patrol for the Irish people here. And as you can see, they really did their job. I remember Anthony's speech in Cork, and at that time we were 600 strong. Today we are 1,000 strong and growing. We are by far the fastest growing grassroots movement in the country. If we all don't step up, who will? Shindaleen in August 4 isn't just some feel-good volunteer gig. It's a message that this is our era. These are our communities, and we don't tolerate predators walking freely where our children play and our elderly sleep. You may think you're safe because nothing's happened to you, but that's naive. There may come a time, unfortunately, that you will wish you had stood up earlier. Joining Shindaleen means being a voice for your community and protecting it. It means showing the scum lurking in the dark that they are being watched and they're not welcome. Don't mistake silence for safety.
going to have one more speaker up, Harry. Or we're going to, hang on, we're actually having Valerie Cummins is going to come up and she's going to sing us a song. And we'll do the raffle straight after that.
Actually, the camera on the very, like paparazzi over there. Like paparazzi.
Over the years. So if you know any of the words, I'd really love to sing it on. We're all beside a vigil keep, the west asleep, the west asleep, alas and well, we're and weep, while Connacht lies in slumber deep, their lakes and plains smile fair and free, mid rocks their guide in chivalry, sing all land fair and liberty, from crashing winds and lashing that chainless wave and lovely land, freedom and nationhood demand. Be sure the great Lord never planned for slumbering slaves a home so grand, and long the brave and haughty race honored and sent and all the place, sing oh, not even their sons' disgrace can quite destroy their glory's trace. And if when all a vigil keep, the west asleep, the west asleep, alas and well, mere and weep, while Connacht lies in slumber deep. But hark, some boys, like thunder's fade, the west awake, the west awake, sing oh, we'll watch till death, forever and
Thank you very much, Valerie. Now we're going to run the raffle. We have a flag here, if we can get all the speakers up to sign it, please. And someone's going to be a lucky person to win it.
Yeah, I kind of did the tickets wrong, so I'm just going to get Dawn to pick a number between 1 and 500 now. You have no idea, like, you know, what tickets goes. And the total we raised is 645. So the number, please. 333. Does anyone have it? Anyone have 333? Hey! Good stuff, fair play. If we can get the rest of the speakers up here, please, just to sign the flag. And we have a fine young lady from Dundalk who's going to come up here and sing the anthem for us. Thank you, Tracy.
Brilliant, brilliant, what a day. Okay, folks, here we go. Congratulations from winner number 333. And all don't be shy and join in with me. and heal our sins across the upper with tear on nothing drawn, and of the hills apart will the gunner will come, but no say we're gonna stray. We love nothing.
Have we anyone else here that spoke today that might sign the flag? And yourself? Have we earned the Nationals? Thank you very much for coming, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all have a safe trip home. I hope this all sees for the pint first. If you have any suggestions of where we're going, let us know. That's it, so lads. We're going to wrap it up there. Sorry for the rain. We actually ordered sunshine, but they didn't bring it to us. So, thanks a million for coming, and I hope we have twice the size of the crowd the next day. Thank you.
So there, folks. That's it, wrapped up. We want to stop this now. He's up to that, guys.